Alrighty. This is the 1x2 outer shell base that I got requested to do a tutorial for. So I'm gonna build the starter and then how you can build up from there. So how I start the base is you start off in a 1x2. You can optionally honeycomb it. Like, this stuff doesn't have to be here for now, but your choice. This one does have to be here. Sorry, I lied. For TC. So TC just gets placed there, and then you just place your window frame there. Which makes it more expensive to get the TC eventually. What I do here, this to a double door, which it's as there's eventually going to be a bunker, so this is then gonna have to go like this. So, well, this is the starter that I use for this base. No airlock, unfortunately. You could maybe do like a, if you see an airlock is necessary, do like a wood door, but just make sure that if you do that, these are half walls, as you will eventually have to put a bunker, and then you can just pick this stuff out. But the next stage that I would probably expand to is adding the bunker and getting up to the top wraparound. So that would be these half walls here, a full wall there. Really want to get this to a garage door as soon as possible, so you're gonna want to have that in mind, as double doors suck with bunkers. Just placing them I find is irritating. So then you add this right here. It's actually probably a good idea here to do the half wall trick, just to make sure that that's there, and then you can come back and delete this stuff. And then come here, you fill this in. With the bunker, I like to, it's a really simple, just, I don't know, I got them from a Wilgem video, so, I don't even know what they're called. I don't know, I guess they're the triangle roof bunkers, but just from here, so you can seal it. Okay, if it wants to work. Might be because I placed that the wrong way. Yeah, so that's the bunker sealed. This remained. Okay. Cool. What? All right. This remains twig at all times. As that's you know, that's how the whole bunker works. During the day though, when the bunker isn't sealed, I like to just place a twig half floor here, as just quick access to jump. I know some people put furnaces, but I find the half floor just easier. So then put double door right here, and then if you don't have the materials to build around yet, you could probably just do something like this outside your base, which, I mean, I don't recommend, but you gotta do what you gotta do. But then, I guess you could say the third stage of the build would be to add the wraparound up here, and then this extra bit of honeycomb. So right here, now you can add a doorway to a wall, and then there's two things you could do with this. If you have it, maybe you have BPs, you could do a ladder hatch, or you could just say fuck that and just basic jump up. I personally do ladder hatch. I think it's more expensive because you have to go through the garage door and the ladder hatch if you're right in through doors, but that's just my opinion. So this would go like this, and then you would stop the garage door like that. You got your front door. And again, you're not sealed yet, so then you wrap around like this. You should probably add this honeycomb now, as this is where your jump up will go eventually. So through here, and then you have a jump up ready to go right there. Garage door frame. And right here you have one of your loot rooms, which I do window loot rooms. You can do this 2 different ways. I'll show. So you can stack the boxes as shown, or the boxes, I mean, they're all the same. I don't know why I was saying that, but you could do a garage door, which, I mean, it's good to do. I don't know, I like this. I like doing this way of loot room though. I don't know why, it's just something I've always done, so keep work with what you know, then now you can seal off this roofway with a door frame up here. Seal that off with a sheet double door. And now you are sealed to this point. If you have the materials to right now, at the stage, I would most likely encourage you to sheet metal this up, as right now you are a 1 wall raid to TC, which is not great. So if you can, I would sheet metal at the least this area of your base, just to make it that little bit more expensive for that day. But if you can, the whole course would be best. But yeah, it really all just depends on how your wipe's going. So now that that's sheet metal off to a point, right here I usually put furnaces, because I usually don't build furnace bases, so I just put a large amount of furnaces. Before that, always put a whatever door you're going to use here, armored double door, sheet double door, garage door. Put that down first so you can place all the furnaces. You can run your furnaces all the way here, or you can place a T2 as your T3 goes down in the like main core area. So I can't find T2. That's because I'm in common, not items. Nice. So right here, that's your T2. You actually probably could just put it as far over as you can, the small blocks, and then another furnace. Yeah. So another furnace, which is nice. A garage door there eventually is nice, and then at the end of things, everything here will be every place where a garage door can go. So there, here. You can do one here. Your choice. I usually don't. I just place the wall frame. It would add more. I just don't like having to open so many doors. So once you get to this point, now you can come up to the jump up, and with this next level, you do 2 loot rooms on each side. So there's a loot room right here, and then there is a loot room on this side. And these are just going to be the same as the ones downstairs. So the 4 boxes, the window. Then again, if you want to do doors, go for it. I just like annoying people when they raid my base, so that's how that works. Place these boxes too. It's really all just preference for most of this base. Alrighty, so like this, and then you can seal off this side. But right here, I like to put a locker, just so if, say, getting raided, I can run up through here and grab onto a kit. Place this right here. I prefer to use a ladder hatch here than the jump up right here, as it gives more availability to inner peaks. So yeah, just use ladder hatch. I know. I despise ladder hatches, but yeah, you gotta use them when you gotta use them. Now I add this honeycomb. The only reason why I add the other honeycomb first is because the jump up's there. So I lessen this one, but it's really all just depends on how you want to build the base. And then this is basically all the way up to your like this is shooting floor level. So now you can come down here, build off one here, and then you come over here. And with this, you just place one triangle to the side, and two out. You add your triangle foundation, just like this, on all four sides. It gets kind of like that emerald shape. So once again, just the triangle and then the two out, and just connect it like this all the way around. It's really quite a simple base, but I like it. It's maintainable as a solo duo. Pushing it, I could put it. You could put a trio in it, but the main bed space, there's 4 beds possible. So I mean, you can take that as a thing. So maybe if you gotta bag someone in for like a raid defense or something, maybe. I don't know, many possibilities. So now you can just build your outer shell up to the current level of the base and get to work on the shooting floor. So the shooting floor has the internal peaks in it. So once you get it all built up, by the way, I would most definitely scratch working on the shooting floor right now. I would most definitely work on your airlock first. So I just do simple, shop fronts and single door. So keep it nice and simple. They should do shop fronts. Doesn't matter how they're placed, inwards, outwards, doesn't matter. Soft side, there is no soft side to them, but preference. I like them facing out. Keeps things looking clean. Now these are kind of your like drop-off loot rooms, you could say. So I do a furnace with a box, a furnace, barbecue with a small box under it, and I put a wall frame.
It's hard to describe the feeling you get driving a Honda CR-V.
Oh, I love getting ads, man.
You feel with Honda sensing
I'll
safety
turn that.
technology.
Turn that.
Mixed with the excitement.
Boom. Ads are off. Fire. Well, not off. Turned down. And then just copy the same thing on the other side. Pretty simple stuff. Got that idea from I think I was watching a Tacular video, and that was in one of his drop-off loot rooms. Now, this is what the base should somewhat be looking like right now. As you get more materials and stuff, you can start upgrading more and more of this to sheet metal. So these can go to sheet metal. One thing I would really push to go to sheet metal is these walls right here, as those are your main bunkers, and make sure the foundation is, so they don't found erode you. This wall here, you really just want these to be sheet metal, as even if you have a stone bunker, which I wouldn't if we were up to sheet metal, it'll still be the 7 and then the 3 rockets to raid in, so you're still sitting at 10 right there. And then you have your garage door, so that's actually 13 rockets to raid in, so it's decent. And you can come up to your shooting floor now. You can place, I usually place double door right here, just because top down raids not an option anymore. Then you come to the shooting floor. Now we can get to work on this. How I do it is I do a foundation like this on both sides, and that creates this peak, which if they're raiding you through doors, I have found is extremely useful. This right here, I've dropped frag grenades down when they were inside the inner peaks because they cannot run anywhere when they get... If they go through this door, the farthest they could run is right here, which I have more areas to drop down grenades if the raid is happening. Then I continue to add around like this, so that's what that should look like. And then once again, the same thing on the other side. And then yeah, so just mirror it, and that's what it should end up looking like. I personally like these. Some people commented saying that they were a little bit too tight, but it's like a 10-meter spray, so I think people should be able to handle that. And then you can place your window frames now. And then I seal this side off, but then I place a hatch spot right there as roof access, because you can't really do jump ups in this space without causing issues, which is a down flaw, but you work with the space that you have. Hit these with some window frames. I would 100% recommend going to sheet metal with this, so if they are top downing, it does become it looks a bit more deceiving to say, just to make sure that they you know, don't fuck you up too much. Now we could actually get to work on the actual shooting floor. So what I do is I come inside here, I go up 1.5, well 2.5 actually, sorry. You can delete these right after. I would say always upgrade that to sheet metal, as if you're getting rated right here, this will still hold on to this, and it will keep its stability, so the triangle won't drop. You can upgrade this to stone, add your... Actually, I add full walls right here, so that your peaks can just work like this. So this is how the roof peaks work. Very, very, very simple. People think, there's some people that think they're complicated. They're really not. So that's that. Then you can add 2 foundations out, and then this is really basic shooting floor stuff. The ramp is really the most, honestly, this and the bunker are probably the most special things about the base. There's really not much about it, but there's 2 things you can do right here. You can do 2 more ramps, which to do that, you would have to build off from right here, and then place a frame. And then you have to get the frame to pass through like this. Oh, wait. Like that. Over to here. And then you can add these 2 right here, which I would personally do because I really like these peaks. They're super, super nice for raids. And then once you add a window up here, it's very nice. So that's what your front peak should look like. Oh, sorry. Nope. That's what your front peak should look like. There's another thing you could do to it with embrasures, which the embrasures, it's really your choice. With horizontal, you get quite literally nothing. I mean, very little. Annoying. That's why verticals are 100% the way to go. And then as any shooting floor, you put verticals on every part of the shooting floor. So through here. And then you can do the same thing on these 2. So build your stone up. I hate getting these things to place. With a passion. There we go. There we go. And there you have that part. And then as you did with the single one, you would just add your double doors, just for simplicity. And Then you could add... Oh, that's not how that works. These are where I put my entrances to the shooting floor. Because I like to seal off my shooting floor so people can't say I'm offline and they hop in through a peak. They can't jump around inside or, per se, wait for me to get online, if that makes sense. So then, same thing over here again. Simple shooting floor, and then repeat exactly what you did over there. What I did over there, right here, which is extend this. And I think this one just goes, yeah, this one just goes right up to where it's supposed to be. And then on the inside here, okay, I'm gonna be honest, I fucked up. You have to keep a door right here. That's my fault. Shouldn't have rushed this, but I am rushing. A little bit nervous. So, and you come up like this again. Hopefully you're not building this in game while watching this. I wouldn't. I'm really shitty at these tutorials. Never done them before, so I'll try it. Right there. This. And then you got your double door peak again. Nice and simple. Oh, that's not how that's supposed to go. Okay, cool. Those just don't want to go now. Shooting floor continues all the way around. Make sure to keep placing your doors as you come around. And then you get back to the second double ramp peak. I put windows here with strengthened glass. Just you can get I guess you could say you can get callouts from there, but wouldn't be too helpful. And now we go to do the next ramp peak, which once again you have to come in here and do the same thing you did on the other side, which was place this here, the half wall, upgrade it to metal, place it. You can place it through the wall, and then you can come to the other side and place it again, which this also adds more stability. You are gonna have that there, which I mean I don't know. It's not really too big of a nuisance, whatever the you know what I mean. Then continue placing your ramps around, if it will let me place, please. Or not. Why you gotta be so complicated? Ah, there we go. Oh, no. There we go. Then you continue it on as nice. Love when that happens. Continue it on. You add your double doors once again, which are quite basic now, as you've already done the two, so should start getting in your head. Continue around the shooting floor. Damn man, this tutorial is all over the place, but you know what? If you can follow it, congratulations. You get a medal. Okay, start a lag. I don't like this. So this is what this should be looking like as of right now. Around, which is very nice. You can add more if you want by adding the wall frames upwards. I don't, because it interferes with this, but yeah, it's all choice as of now. So these are your shooting floor peaks. Pretty nice. And now, as you finish your shooting floor, you can seal in your roof. Alrighty, there's your roof sealed. The next upgrades I would say is probably your rooftop. Just make sure that everything here is safe. So how I do it is, because there's a ladder hatch, you don't need to have any fancy garage doors or anything. So I just run this like this, and like this. So you got space for a mini, more strengthened window glass. Honestly think strengthened window glass is probably one of the most helpful items in the game. Sorry about this fucking lag. I don't know what's going on. So that's your roof sealed, and then if you want to add these, it's all option. You can add your roof tiles. They're nice. Really good to have if raid defense, anything. I'm not gonna say roof camping because that's that's a bitch move, but yeah. So that's your upstairs and shooting floor done. You could come through here. I usually use this as a bed space. You could fit 4 beds in here if placed correctly. So you have to place them like. Placements are really weird. You gotta place it like that. You will have to hop through the beds, possibly, if you want to keep them synced up. Well, sorry, not synced up, but looking nice. Otherwise, if you place them messy, you can place them anywhere really, which is really nice. At least to just be able to jump through, it's nice. Because if you place them correctly like this, you have to open up the garage door before you go through, and you gotta hop over, hop back in. Now we can finish the inside of the shooting floor, which what I do is, once again, strengthen window glass, all of these windows, and then I garage door these. Trying to think where this is supposed to go. Right there, I think. That is correct. And then now you have shooting floor sealed. No one's gonna be fucking with you. When I built this base, I got fucked with hella because people would just sit up here at the ladder hatch. But now, as you drop back down, your loot rooms. How I seal these is with armored and window bridger. So like this and like that. Then they gotta break through this, which is 500, and this, which is 300. Ends up costing the same amount of a garage door. Just a little bit more irritating because if they do want to completely grab loot of that box and that box, they have to break this wall. At least from experience, I've had to break the wall. Maybe I got a shitty bag drop or something, but those are those two sealed. If you want, take them to sheet. I would take this layer to sheet right here, as now it's 14 rockets. Actually no, it's 17 rockets from the top down to here. If you can, I mean obviously you can now. I would take this whole part of it, like honeycomb and all, up to sheet metal, up to the second floor, which should be doable at a point in time if you have, a shooting floor. Make sure to delete that. Sorry, I didn't delete that. And then just like this. Then through here, you can come into here now. I'm not going to do box placements as there's a video of it. The final upgrade of this room is, this is what it should be. This is what it should be looking like. And then like that with a double armored. Thank you for letting that go to metal. Alright, and then you place your bunker. Please work for me. Thank you. Armored bunker. And then just another garage door right here. And yeah, that was a shitty tutorial, a lot of lag. I'm sorry about that, but that's the 1x2.